working on the edge detector interpolator and some other aspects of my render quite intensively, and I don't think that I can capture on digital videotape and then transfer to YouTube with the subsequent compression in such a way that the resulting clip will actually show the details of what is better about this renderer, this tracer now, because it's rather subtle. It does a lot with exactly how it looks on the screen, how it behaves, and I fear the details are going to come through. But I wanted to have a record of this. Maybe it'll look pretty well before the YouTube compression. Pretty good. Well, let's see. So I have a variable edge detector. Now I've detuned it here so it's not picking up the edges, not interpolating. Now I'm going to tune it, which will drop the frame rate. Now I'm going to tune the fine edge detector. And our frame rate is 151 on this scene. We'll leave the scene. We'll leave it 199, 151. Okay, now I'm going to 152. I'm going to detune the fine edge detector. There's no difference at all in frame rate. Now I'm going to detune the edge detector. There we go. So you see the frame rate's 124 instead of 125. And this may actually look better in camera, I'm not sure. There's also a Gaussian filter, off, on. Looking at it at this screen size, it's really necessary to have the filter, or it doesn't look good. If the same number of rays is on a small window, the Gaussian filter is much less necessary because your eye does the blurring. Okay, let's look at this texture here. This sparks texture. Now I'm going to retune the main edge detector. Now I'm going to retune the fine edge detector. And the frame rate drops, but on the other hand, it looks hella nice. Oh, there's an amoeba. Here's our Sierpinski, and finally, with this, the color smoothing I put in, finally, these Sierpinskis look really nice because the corners, the edges don't look ugly. And even if I increase the complexity of the Sierp, it doesn't really get ugly or pixelated. Okay, very quickly I'm going to change the scene, the marsh as I call it, to have a different, instead of the white strip, it's going to have blue. I have this 2-color shader on the blue, which I'm rather partial to. Let's see, SERP. Where do I form this serpent? New serpent, white dots, okay. Green dots, and instead of the dots, I'll put the amoeba. Okay, compile. It compiled fine.